Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator, actively alienating everyone, in both the analog and digital world. Welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar T8. At that moment, the shop owner came out carrying a paper bag. I wonder what it is. Is he giving it to us? Thank you, everybody, for today. Thanks to you, the event went really well. It's not much, but here's a little something for you guys. Hey, Uncle Yoshiru. Isn't there a little something for me, too? My. Quite an adorable one, is it not? When Satoko and Rika-chan opened up the bag, there were cute little stuffed animals inside. Wow! They're so cute! Can I take them home? I really can. Which means there's something for me, too? Oh. I got a pretty adorable one. Why would I be okay with people gifting me stuffed animals? It was a stuffed toy wearing a beautiful dress, one you'd use to play house. Rena's eyes were glued to my stuffed doll. Satoko was the same, and Rika-chan too. Kei-chan got the one that fits him the least. How do I say this? I could say it's pretty or cute. Well, I guess it's cute and pretty. I can admit it's adorable, but a doll with changeable clothes is eh. If you walked around with it, then you'd be treated like a weirdo starting tomorrow. Definitely. Mion didn't have to go that far. This wasn't something a guy like me should be carrying around. Mion was the only one who hadn't received a present, so I thought about giving it to her. However, after briefly considering it, I gave it to Rena instead. Huh? You're giving it to me? To Rena? Thank you. Just protecting myself. If I didn't give it to Rena, then walking the streets at night would be scary. Ahaha. No doubt, no doubt. I thought about giving it to Mion, but it just didn't feel right. Haha, you know it. I sometimes wonder why I wasn't born a boy. It's better that you're a girl. If you were a boy, I would have killed you already. You should kill me while you still can. If you don't, Kei-chan, you might not live to regret it. Haha. Ha. Mion laughed after saying such an ominous line. Everybody laughed heartily along with her. Ask God to make you a boy in your next life. I'll also have him make me a boy. Then together the two of us will start with taking over the country as a warm-up. Ahaha. Mion-chan, if you don't get going soon, the shop owner told her meekly. The lot of us looked like we were having a lot of fun, so it must have been hard to put a wet blanket on things. Later then. Today was really fun. I'll see you later, guys. Tomorrow at school. Don't be late for work. Everybody waved their hands and watched as Mion left. Before I knew it, the sun was already setting and the breeze carried a hint of chill. Should we play for a bit more in town, or should we go home? The road gets scary when it's dark. Then I guess it's time to leave. We certainly caused a ruckus today. We sure did, okay? Let's go home. The wind blew gently as if to cool down those of us flushed with enthusiasm. The road back to Hinamazawa was long. but I didn't really mind. Oh, that's right. Rena-san, you achieved an overwhelming victory, didn't you? When Rena gets like that, I'm sorry to say it, but there's no winning against her. Ah. It was because the cards were so cute. See? I bought them. How? Rika was the same as usual. When it comes to boys, it's like taking candy from baby. It was an easy win. How much was calculated and how much was natural? I get scared when I think about how Rika will turn out in the future. Satoko-chan was amazing too. The way it ended was really exciting. It wasn't the sort of game where I should be complimented. Oh ho ho. Keiichi, you also showed your fangs at the end there. Well, I guess. I'm the type of guy who's strongest when he's cornered. Tomita-san and the others seemed to be cheering you on really hard. What was that about? He made some sort of promise with Tomita and Okamura. It's probably a secret. A secret? A secret? Ah, I wonder what it is, I wonder. Sometimes for a man there are times when we can only understand one another by fighting. Wahahaha. Desperately laughing, I frantically tried to avoid the subject. After that, everybody continued to praise each other for how they defeated their opponents, and reflected on how fun each of them was. Everybody look, the sunset is beautiful. Satoko, getting even more excited, pointing, waiting for her finger, indicated an immense sunset, casting even longer shadows on all of our bikes. The cries of the Higurashi were gentle and very comforting. You have received a new tip. Who's Mion's uncle? Yep. Sorry. I suddenly got called into my part-time job at my uncle's shop today. What's that? No club today, then? Well, I'm sorry. Mion put her hands together in apology. And grinned. If you really want to do club today, then you can always do without this old man. The club locker is stuffed full of games. You can pick whatever. The club locker was the trans-dimensional space from which Mion pulled games whenever we met for club activities. I wondered how many freaking games could be stored in the locker. It was even smaller than the one with cleaning supplies in it. Besides those games, there was also a cornucopia of suspicious objects, costumes, for punishment games. If we lined them up on the floor in order to start them up, it would definitely fill the entire classroom. Nah, we shouldn't. I get the feeling that if I mess around in that locker, everything inside will come tumbling down on me. Ahaha. Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe amateurs shouldn't meddle with this, hee. Mion gave a hearty laugh, implying that the only one who could do so was the club president. Me? The teacher is looking for the key to the gym storehouse. Do you have any idea where it could be? Eh? Did I not return it to the teacher's lounge? Mion said, feeling about it in her pocket. Judging by her expression, she must have planned on returning it, but it was still in her pocket. I knew you had it, Mion-san. I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that you simply must have been the one who had it. I was right, too. Satoko and I were both right. Giggling, Satoko and Rika-chan clapped their hands together in celebration. You're annoying. Slap clap! Mion elbowed Satoko and Rika-chan in their heads, then headed for the teacher's lounge. Oh, right. Have you two heard? Mion has a part-time job, and that's why she's not coming to club. Oh, is that so? That's so very droll of her. Or droll? The two of them made disappointed faces. Whatever anyone said, Mion's club was always the number one thing I looked forward to when going to school. It wasn't hard to argue with their melancholic expressions after hearing it. It wouldn't be happening today. So Mion's got a part-time job. I wonder what she's doing anyway. Whenever Mion canceled club, it was usually because of her job. However, it also didn't seem like she went there every day. She would go 2 or 3 days in a row, then not go at all for a while. It sounded like a pretty damn random part-time job. She isn't working at any one shop or anything. She isn't? Then does that mean she's a day laborer? Mion's wearing socks and a helmet, sweating to death in a factory. I couldn't imagine such a thing. Mion's son helps her uncles out whenever their employees go on vacations. She's like a handyman. Ah, I get it. Now that you mention it, her having a job at her uncle's place. I think I've heard about that before. She has a lot of uncles who run their own shops, so Mi is in very high demand. She has a lot of uncles who own shops. A lot of them? Oh, you were unaware, Keiichi-san. There are many relatives of Mion-san's Okinomiya who run their own stores, huh? I didn't know that. So, they're all different kinds? Yes. There's a bakery, a produce market, a ramen shop, and many others besides. That toy store we went to for the club the other day is one of them. I was dumbfounded. That's amazing. Is Mion family's blessed with some kind of crazy business sense? They run so many different kinds of things, it's kind of amazing. There are others, like a loan shark, a land shark, a strip club, and a brothel. What I'm saying is they do lots of things. Okay, a couple weird things come up at a time, but still, I could tell it was pretty extensive. So the reason she's so fussy about returning money she lent you, because the blood of the loan sharks runs through her veins, huh? That explains. Once they completely forgot to pay me back for money she gave me to go shopping. And she threatened me, saying that if I don't return it all, she'd throw me in the red light district, and that would be the end of me. Rika-chan being sold to the entertainment industry to pay off her debts. Ah, crap. My nosebleed. Dying by being thrown on the ground must be the silliest form of death I've ever heard of. Ha. She doesn't really get it, does she? Recently, she seemed so unspoiled. Rika-chan and I gave her a pat on the head. Why are you petting me? We're petting you because you're a good girl, Satoko. Satoko was lost in confusion, but she seemed to understand she was being made fun of. I wonder why afternoons always make you feel sleepy like this. Mion spoke in a voice that went so far as to make whoever heard it lethargic. You want a medical explanation for sleepiness? I could say it, but it'll just make you more sleepy. Spare me. It has to do with adenosine. It was almost 3 o'clock. The 6th period was almost over. By the way, Satoko and almost everyone else in the lower grades ended their school day by the 5th period, so they were probably running around in the schoolyard right now. I could hear their joy-filled voices coming from them right now. Oh, what I would give to be able to join them. Mi-chan, you're the class representative, so you have to try harder. No going to sleep. You see, rather than class representative, I'd rather be president of the boxing club. They get to sleep a lot. Huh? What makes you think that? At the boxing gym, there's always hitting the sack. Get it? Bam! The teacher cackled as she hit the back of Mion's head with the corner of a textbook. That's all from me. I'll leave it at that for today. Representatives, please direct the class. Everybody stand up. Add attention. Mion, who had been half asleep, became lively again the moment she heard class was over. It must be delightful to be that shrewd. Homeroom was done after the lower grades had finished their lessons, so we were free to go. It was one of the odd rules we had as a mixed grade school. When they knew class was over, Satoko and Rika-chan returned to the classroom. Good work today. Alright, it's time for Happy Fun Club activities. Yeah. That's right. What should we do today? Hey, Mi-chan? Why don't we continue what we started yesterday? Yes. We should do that. To have it end like that when things were getting good, I won't accept it. Now, I know how you feel, but let's save that for another time. Some of that shouldn't be done somewhere dinky like a classroom after school, but a grander stage. I'm down whenever. But some of the younger guys said they'd want to watch me in the files. So, let me know ahead of time. Whoa! Keiichi, you're so amazing, Kun. There's people cheering you on. Cheering you on. I wonder if there's anybody cheering on Rena. I couldn't help but watch as Rena entered her pining maiden mode. I'm not going to pull any punches, but I'll pray for your victory, Rena. With a saturnine, Keiichi brand smile, I ruffled Rena's hairs. What? How? Keiichi-kun? What are you? How? Rena turned bright red and short-circuited, smoke billowing from both her ears. Gazing into her eyes, a strange scene of me holding hands with Rena, skipping through a flower bed, was reflected there. Even if it was somebody else's imagination, it was terribly troubling. Meet Keiichi, the Rena killer. When Rika-chan said that, everyone burst out laughing at once. That Rena is Satoko and Rika-chan's killer, though. It may be true that we can't win against Rena, but we won't lose to Keiichi. Oh, this is becoming a pretty interesting relationship map. Our strengths kind of interact like in a rock, paper, scissors. But that doesn't include Mion, does it? Course not. Doesn't matter who it is, I won't lose. Mion leered with the gaze befitting the club president. No, befitting an empress. The mood in the room became more lively. It was as good a moment as any to get started. Well now, let's get started nice and easy. Yeah. So then, Michan, what shall we do today? Today? Mion let out a small interjection. She rummaged through the so-called club locker. Every time I look, there's always a ton of things crammed in there. Everything that's jammed in that locker is a game of some kind, you know? On top of that, things used for penalty games like cat ears and collars up in there. The capacity of that thing is unfathomable. That locker might have actually extended through the wall into the fourth dimension. That's my theory, anyway. If not that, then how should you explain how someone could pull out item after item? After Mion touched her hand to her chin briefly and thought, she turned around without pulling out any games. Why don't we try and keep it a bit simple today? Playing games that require lots of pieces all the time can be a little bland, right? It doesn't matter what game it is. If everyone plays together, we can have fun. Yeah, that's right. That's right! Ren and I both expressed our agreement. I feel the same way. With this group, there's no doubt, even if we were pulling weeds from the school grounds, it would be fun. That wouldn't be fun for me. Pulling weeds or whatever. That's right, isn't it? Didn't I just think that? I don't think I said it out loud. By the way, Satoko, could you stop reading people's minds, looking at their expressions? Whatever you're thinking is always written all over your face. So I always know right away. I've always been told that, but ever since I was transferred, it seems like it's been especially bad. I need to develop a poker face, or I could be in for a rough time. Alright everybody, pay attention. I'm going to explain the rules. We all immediately cut the idle chatter and put on stern expressions. In no time at all, everyone's gaze focused like a tiger or shark, listening intently. That's right. From the point where the rules are explained, the match has already begun. Today's game is probably known better as a party game. It's called Sympathy. Has anybody ever heard of it before? Sympathy. It means to share someone's feelings, right? Huh, maybe I might know this. Michan, maybe it's the game where we choose a topic and everyone writes down the first word that comes to mind. And the more people who share the same answers, the more points are awarded. In that case, Renan knows about it. Ah, I remember. I recall playing a game like that in grade school while we were on the bus during a field trip. I'm not familiar with this game. I would like an explanation. First of all, we have the leader choose a topic. For example, if they choose dessert. Satoko-chan, when somebody says dessert, then the first thing you think of. Let's see here. Pudding or something. Okay, in that case, Satoko, you would write down pudding on your memo pad. Then everyone reveals their answers at the same time. If there's two or more people who wrote down pudding, they get points. The more people write down the same answer, the more points are awarded. So everyone writes down the same answer, the max of 5 points. In other words, the trick is to think so that you write down as the same answer as everybody else. It was exactly what Rika-chan said. The point of this game is to think in a way so you have the same answer as everybody else. For example, even if you heard the word dessert and immediately thought of strawberry sundae, if your answer doesn't match up with everyone else, you don't get any points. That's why you have to hold off on that answer, and change the one that seems like one everyone else would choose. The key becomes not what you think yourself, but being able to predict what everyone else will answer. It's a very high-level intellectual game. Me, for Satoko's sake, let's try practicing for one round. Okay, for this round, seeing as I'm club president, the leader will be me, alright? Topic can be something random. Taking out our literature book, she began flipping through a random page. Alright then, this is the only practice round. The first topic is shaved ice. Haha. Lemon? You say lemon, there's only one answer, isn't there? I assume it's lemon. Among the standard flavors are strawberry, melon, and blue Hawaii. Most popular is melon. Okay, apparently that's what's popular in Japan. Everyone write down an answer, then everyone shows their same time. Here in America, lemon. Lemon is usually what's... Ready? Go strawberry. Melon. Uji Chintoki? Strawberry. What even is that? Strawberry. What is an what? I'm the only one with melon. Guess no one else likes melons. What was that other word? Oh, well, it's a practice round. Would you actually order strawberries? First sale sells out some of it as melon, isn't it? What was the uji whatever? What is that? Is it a word for fish? Like what? But really, it's all about strawberries, right? Right? Okay, Chan. In fact, I actually choose melon. But you see, this is a word association game. If somebody says shaved ice, the first thing you think of is strawberry. Not entirely convinced, but in any case, it's this type of game. What was the other word? Yeah, Rika, what did you write? Is that a type of shaved ice? It's... what? Incredibly, I don't know what it is. It might be, but I'm not exactly sure around Mel. Like, what? What is it? What is that? Did this help you get a good idea? Yeah, but thankfully it's a practice round, so we can compete to see who can get the most. Yeah, I've got it. More important to me, son. What shall we do to today's penalty game? How? There's going to be one after all. What will it be? What will it be? What should it be? K-Chan, you have a suggestion? What? For the penalty game? When I was in elementary school, there was a penalty game, yeah. It can only be that. Okay, I don't even know what that means. Try the thing where the loser has to carry on everyone else's baggage. It happened often to the boys. Elementary school kids walking around completely covered in backpacks. You see it a lot. But how will we do that? Satoko and Enrique's houses are the complete opposite direction of ours. Then how about the loser carries just the winner's stuff to their house? Getting everyone's stuff to their house would involve covering a pretty sizable distance. Oh yeah. Just that much. Might be alright. Somehow today's penalty game is pretty simple. With a penalty game like this level, it wouldn't even be fun to make KH-san do it. And then shall we raise the stakes a bit? Not just playing Porter. Ta-da! How about we have someone schlep stuff around dressed like this? What? Why a maid outfit of all things? How? It's cute, but no way. But you see. What do we do if Kage-san loses? We don't have a size that fits him. Oh, I didn't let that detail get by. I have a nice XL size one pair just for Kage-chan. So Kage-chan, are you ready? I'm going to have you walk around outside dressed up as a maid. From the headband to the garter belt, even the underwear, I've got it all prepared for you. This is insane. Why do you have every possible size of that type of thing in the locker? Says a lot about Mion. This is bad, Keiichi Mabara. Somehow it's become a situation where only my failure results in an overly cruel price to play. What if I make a mistake and lose? I wouldn't be able to walk around broad daylight anymore. Oh, ma'am? About that Mabara boy, did you hear about them? It seems like he has a penchant for cross-dressing. Oh my, really? That'd be so embarrassing, you know? Oh. That's way too harsh. Just incredibly brutal. If we're to return this penalty game to some semblance of normalcy, now is the only time. Everybody, I think we should refrain from this unwholesome penalty game. Why, on the way home from school, do we have to be accompanied by a girl wearing a maid uniform and carrying our baggage? Having them say master while dragging them around the village in such an embarrassing outfit. Pant. Wait, why am I panting? What is this? This feeling welling up inside me. Hey, let's just make it a normal penalty game. Wait, Keiichi is frozen stiff. Boom. Burning with passion, I firmly based my hands on Rena's shoulders. Rena, there is no problem with the penalty game. I just have to win. That's right, everybody. I turned to everybody an idiotic grin, my pearly whites flashing with a brilliant gleam. Okay, Chen, you come around to the idea, eh? No matter what the penalty game is, there's no reason to be afraid. You just have to win. Right, everybody? Yeah. From Mion, Rika, everybody energetically thrust their fists up. Only Rena seems somewhat undecided, standing there looking flustered. She's a little bit slow, isn't she? If she wins, even for Rena, it's quite a delectable opportunity. Hey, Rena? Don't you see this as a pretty big opportunity? Riki-chan and Satoko in a maid outfit coming right to your doorstep. This is a historically great chance, isn't it? Sploosh. Rena began spouting a fountain of blood from her nose. The look in her eyes completely changed. She's shifting in cute mode. I was waiting for this, Rena. That look in her eyes. Rena has a boner. How to my doorstep? It's not like Keiichi-kun or Mi-chan wouldn't be good too, huh? Alright. It looks like everybody's prepared themselves. Get your memo pads ready. Question. First. Ready? Mion opened up her textbook to a random page and read a word that caught her eye. The first topic is summer break. This is yet another quite abstract keyword. Well then, let's not worry about too much and start with something like this. I would say swimming, probably. Everybody good? Time to show them. Ready? Go. Mion signed everyone simultaneously held what they wrote. Let's see, what did everybody write? Summer festival. Fireworks. Mosquito coils. Oh, Ren and I have the same answer. Alright, 2 points. But Satoko's fireworks is pretty good too. Rika's mosquito go, very seasonal choice as well. All the choices were quite invigorating. It's almost summer break, isn't it? I wonder how well we'll spend this year. Invigorating words that evoke this image of summer break. Certainly things that enrich the soul. As everybody approached the soon-to-come summer break, a plethora of dreams should be etched upon their thoughts. By the way, Keiichi-san, what did you answer? Hurry up and show us. I didn't really write down anything that great. No. Showing us is part of the rules. Now come on. Stop it. Don't look. Homework. The room went silent. Nobody could really follow up that response. As if my impertinent answer had somehow sullied the wonderful dreams of the coming summer break. Keiichi and summer breaks were never fun, were they? It's all right. Let's spend this summer, the year, with everybody. We won't leave you by your lonesome. Rika-chan gently petted my head. What exactly did summer break mean to me? Summer courses, observing sunflowers, practice exams, special summer focused seminars? I knew nothing of hot summers, because I've always been in an air-conditioned cram school. The tears, they... Keiichi and summer breaks were always devoid of hopes and dreams, weren't they? What? Wah! Don't look at me with such pity in your eyes. Don't look at me. This game called Sympathy may be more terrifying than I could ever imagine. Well, anywho. Ren and I get 2 points each. Let's keep going. Next is... fish! Salmon? So it's fish. Come to think I haven't eaten sushi in a while. By the way, rather than lean in, I'm quite the connoisseur of things like flounder. I wonder who will match with this answer. Because for a Japanese person, anyone would think of this. Alright, everybody. This time we'll start from mine. Ready, go. Sushi. How about that for an answer? When you see a lively fish, do you want to steam it or grill it? No, to have fresh sashimi is the epitome of cuisine. Rather than sashimi, however, I'll choose the more amiable sushi. That is my cunning ploy. Contrary to the intrepid result of my reply, everybody's expressions was listless. Oh, that's right. When you say fish, I see. Sushi is tasty, isn't it? Wog? Stop talking to me in that consoling tone. Stop it. Well then, should the rest of us show our answers? Ready? Go. Dolphin. Whale? Aquarium? What? Oh, aquarium does make sense. Reek and I have the same answer. That's 2 points. Right, I picked a whale, eh? But that's... But that's also... Those aren't fish. Technically, they're mammals, right? But I didn't think anyone else would write it. Either one of them is very cute. Everybody excluding me stopped and stared blankly at the thoughts drifting over the horizon. It seemed as if they could hear the roar of the open sea from over there. This means everybody has 2 points. Well, everybody except Keiichi-san. Keiichi-kun's answers were worth 0 points. But Rena thinks they were very unique and interesting. To immediately think of food. You hear the word fish. Keiichi, you really should be ashamed of how just Destitute your soul is, huh? Ah. Something like my soul is destitute. Besides, what with me on Renaissancers anyway. Those aren't even fish. Those are mammals. Objection overruled. Next. Yeah, it's not whether they're actually fish. It's what do they think of when they hear the word fish. What the horrid game this is today. The games pile on. It seems that I will be further exposed as a petty human being. I'm the one who still hasn't earned any points. I want to at least get a point the next round. Alright, the next topic is Sakura? Like the flower? This time I'll do it. Keep your cool, Keiichi Mabura. Don't think you would normally think. Everyone else here is a girl. Stop thinking like a man. If you write down Sakura Mochi, here you'll only be repeating the tragedies of the past. Throw away that gastrocentric male sensibility. Just for now, think of yourself as a girl. You are a girl. It's like it's considered too male to think about tasty food all the time. Everybody finished writing? Let's do it. Cage said, if you don't start getting points right now, won't it be a bit dangerous? Hump. This time it's perfect. I've completely suppressed my own instincts. This time, I will have a match. No, I will make it match. Keiichi-kun, you seem pretty confident about this one. You see, this time Rena thought like a boy, so I could match with your answer. Sakura, son of a bitch! I like them too. I wrote it down. Rena and Rika giggled together. Now is not the time to think of your stomach. Well then, did Keiichi write the same answer as me? I put down Hanami? That's right. If you say Sakura, it just has to be Hanami, right? I don't even know what that is. I wrote that down too. Was Hanami. Hanami? Seriously? That's the kind of event where old geezers getting drunk while it's some pretty things is a standard, isn't it? And why of all things you decide to abandon answering from a girl's point of view? Well then, Kei-chan, what sort of girly response did you write down? It's nothing. Let's move on to the next topic. Moving on. Before I knew it, Rika-chan had circled behind me and was intently reading the memo I had hidden behind my back. Card Master Sakura. Oh, Card Captor Sakura, that is a good one. It became dead quiet. The abrupt silence enveloped the room. It would be fine if someone at least laughed at me or played off something dumb, but nobody even flinched. The feeling in the pit of my stomach reached critical mass, causing the once blood-drained face to flush with a sudden wave of heat. Sakura can only mean Card Master Sakura, can it? It's a super popular anime that broadcasts every week on government-run networks. It's broken through to every demographic, from little girls to grown men. You've seen it, haven't you? No, you've definitely seen it. Even I've seen it. Yeah. Even without the forced explanation, I know about it. It's a thing where she fights in a different costume every week, right? Yeah. I know. Yep. It's cute, isn't it? Rena sometimes browses through it at magazine stands to keep up with the story. I saw it for the first time recently. Sakura is cool and so cheerful all the time. I like that. The girls who always film me with the camcorder. It's not just popular with little girls. It's also surprisingly well received by older boys, isn't it? To think that K-chan was one of those. Felt like I had inadvertently blurted out something unnecessary and had completely self-destructed, but that wasn't the main problem. So you all know it, don't you? Then why didn't you write it down? Sakura means Sakura Kinomoto. Sakura-tan, pun pan. Cardmaster Sakura is the right answer. Pump. Mion quietly put her hand on my shoulder. K-chan, now I am certain. K-chan, you are to your very core a geezer. Irrevocably so. Why is everybody looking at me with those eyes filled with pity? That's not true, Keiichi-kun. Okay, let's do our best. Here's where the comeback begins. There's no coming back from Keiichi-san, the geezer. Now give up quietly and accept your penalty. What was today's penalty game again? Dressing up as a maid, complete with hairband and garb out while carrying around the other winner's stuff. Nude. Alright. If you're real members of this club, sure we won't let anybody come back from this disadvantage. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Hehehe. Whoa, Keiichi-kun seems happy. Why? How can this be? He's probably awoken to the joys of cross-dressing. Keiichi-kun, your hairband is going to fall off. Let me fix that for you. Rinna cheerfully adjusted the hairband, so enshrined upon my head. How does it feel, Kei-chan? Have you woken to the pleasures of wearing girls' clothing in front of actual girls? Be honest now. It's alright. We won't laugh. You jerk. I'm gonna murder you. Swinging Mion's bag about wildly, I chased her in circles for a bit. Today's loser was quickly decided to be me. When I had been assured of finishing last, Mion showed her true power. She began racking up points with an iron fist. In the end, we didn't even have to add up the score to know who was on top. After that, in the changing room, with much wailing and gnashing of teeth, pushing the boundaries of shame and brutality, I was instructed by Mion on how to put on everything from ribbons to underwear. Damn you, Mion. What do you mean knowing this will come in handy one day? How the bloody hell will a man knowing how to put on a guard belt be useful? Shh. Kei-chan, you're too loud. You stay quiet, you might be able to pass this off as rehearsal for a play. That's right. If I cause a scene here, they'll find out wearing women's clothing right down to the unmentionables. Go. I shudder from head to toe, resisting the urge to scream. Actually, Kei-chan, you really have smooth skin. Are you often told that it's easy to apply makeup on you? Saying that, Mion gently rubbed my cheek. What kind of man gets praised for being easy to apply makeup on? How does it feel wearing a maid's hairband? It really finishes off the look. The hairband is the best part of the maid outfit, after all. What do you mean, finishes off the look? Dumbass. Stop teasing me. Gage-kun is embarrassed. Cute. That's right. Men like things like garter belts, right? So how does it feel wearing one yourself? I don't really feel anything. Hey, stop it. Don't flip it up. It's tight, isn't it? Can you feel it rub against your skin as you walk? Are you guys trying to flip my skirt to see my boner? Stop. Don't whisper such strange things in my ears. How? My miserable manhood suddenly shifted. Eek. You're turning red. You're turning red. Have you finally realized it? That's right. Right now, Kei-chan is exactly the type of maid that every healthy male wants. Stop it, Mion. Really, why do you have to whisper that right in my ear? Have you ever just wanted to hold a maid close up to you? Kei-chan, you're currently become one with that maid, don't you see? That's a distance far closer than mere touch can ever achieve. There, can't you hear the pulse? That breath? Me-chan, that's... How... On the verge of overheating, a long red line flowed out of Rena's nose. Putting on makeup probably making you wear a wig of straight long hair you like so much? Kei-chan, I made you into your ideal woman. And now you're going to walk around town with me. You'll surely monopolize the eyes of all the men. That would definitely make you feel good, wouldn't it? If only you'd have this big thing dangling between your legs. Saying that, she tried to flip my skirt. Wow. This is definitely not the time. Can't let them see me with this male-centric problem. Crash, thud. Before I realized it, Rena was caressing my head and rubbing me with her cheek. Kei-chan, when you were fidgeting like that, you were super cute. I'm going to take you home. Peering through Rena's vice-like embrace, I saw Mion laying spread eagle on her back. I see. This must be what Satoko Rika-chan feel like when they become Rena's prey. After that, it took quite some time to calm Rena down from her frenzy. Later, Kei-chan. Today was super enjoyable, hee. You will rue this day, Mion. This disgrace shall be returned tenfold. I'll achieve an overwhelming victory and condemn you to a public shaming. Yeah. Only if you can beat me. Yeah. I look forward to seeing you try. Mion tossed me my clothes, looking as good as mood as I ever seen in her left. Okay now. Now that I've been released from Mion, I can't waste even a second running home. By the way, Rena isn't as good as Mi-chan. So if we happen to bump into anybody, I won't be able to follow up for you, okay? Sooner that went to full out dash. Pretty sure I was running the 100 meter in about 6 seconds there. Well then, Kei-kun. See you tomorrow. Yep, see you tomorrow. The fact that I didn't bump into anybody I knew was probably a divine favor for my constant good behavior. It's been going my way today. At the moment front door as if somebody was waiting for me. Oh, Keiichi. So you're home. I was just about to go for a walk. I was dumbstruck by how slow my father was to react. A normal person would have realized the peculiar scene before them. Around. Oh, Keiichi. Dad, this is, you see... You know that club I was talking about? This is one of the penalty games we do there. Just so happened I lost today. My dad placed his hand on my shoulder. It was an oddly moist, uncomfortable, warm hand. Keiichi, let's have a little talk in my studio. We'll keep it a secret from Mion. Mom, what? There's a show I want to watch right now. Mion, you shall rule this day. His unexplained rain quiet. Dad dragged me across. I disappeared in the depths of the studio. Well, that's weird. Keiichi, are you home? Oh, you were in the bath. Is that makeup remover? Oh, More importantly, what's the matter? Sorry. I have a headache and don't think I can make dinner tonight. I'm terribly sorry, but can you go out and eat with your dad? My mom must go get him soup or work. It was occasionally takes a toll on her health, so this kind of situation is hardly a rarity. That's fine, but what will you eat? If it's just for myself, I can probably find a way to scrounge something together. Take care. Keiichi. We'll take the car, so hurry up. Dad quickly got the car ready. He must be hungry. He really only moves so energetically when it's time to eat. Sorry to keep you waiting. So where are we going to eat? Riz found a nice store. Let's go there. My dad usually complains about things. For him to actually praise something is unexpected. I wonder what kind of place it is that he'd rank it 3 stars. As one who sees the way of the gourmand, I, Keiichi, am genuinely intrigued. The headlights of the car cut through the early darkness, the Hinamizawa night, carving a straight path towards town. I was pondering where such a gem of a restaurant could be hidden away. It was shockingly the family restaurant right beside the station. Dad, the great dish you were talking about, was this? The word Angel Moore written on a very family restaurant-esque cartoonish logo. It had the air of a girl oriented to... Okay, I'm starting to fall asleep. It is past my bedtime, guys, so I should go to bed. Well, later, guys.